Hello everyone, in this video I'll be discussing getting your colony started. I am playing Discover the New World. Now I've just started the new game and I'm just looking at the map. You can see as I zoom out where all the different nations are positioned. I'm playing the English. Now when you start you have one colony or one settlement, which down the bottom you can see, just go through some of the details. It's an English settlement, New York. I've got 836 recruits. Now the recruits, when you buy regulars or militia, they're drawn from the recruits, and the recruits get reborn every go, as long as you have enough food to feed your city. The population is 16,614 English. The income is 14 and the food is 18. There's 150 defence hit points in the town. Now in the town I have 50 regular infantry and 50 militia, and also 5 cannons. Now when you start a game, you're given a region, and the region has 4 land areas. So if you look at each land area, you can see in this one I've got fish, so the resource is fish. There's nothing built there. In this next one there's a forest. I can burn that down and build some structure there. In this empty land I have fur. Fur's quite valuable, so that's a good spot to own. My town just has game. Game's just a very common, cheap resource. Now on your first go, you should look around to see where you want to expand your territory into. Now I was looking at this land here. I've only got fish, game, fish, and a tribe. But this one caught my eye because there's spice. There's a tribe there as well. I've just got game, that's nothing special. I've also got another tribe with spice, but this one here is tobacco. Tobacco's one of the best type of resources you can have. So my first goal is to take possession of this region. I need to take three of the squares, 3 of the spaces, and then I'll take control of the region, and it'll turn red. So what I'm going to do first, I've got to take this village, so I build an army so you press the build button. So the options here, I can upgrade to a village, I can build a wall around my settlement, I can build some militia, some colonists, or build an army. I'll just build an army for now. Now the first commander that comes up is generally the best one, so I'll just grab him because I'm going to use him in a battle. So I'll select this one. Now by default it puts all the troops into your army. I can drag some back into the fort, which I will do. I'll drag back. Oh, I don't need to. I'll just select that. I'll use that army to. Actually, before I go there, I'll just have a look at this Indian village. Now, the Indian village has got 6,000 Mohawks. They have recruits. Now, just to see what force is going to fight me, it looks like there's 300 Indians and there's also 500 recruits. So he's got about 800. So my 1,000 experienced men should take that out pretty easily. So, okay, so I'll just move straight into it. So I've taken that quite easily. Now I've taken the first land. Now I want to take all the other 3 lands, this one, this one, this one. So I will build some militia, build an army. Now I'm looking for a leader who's got good wilderness value. Wilderness lets you walk. Well, he's got 3, he's very good. I'll save him for last. So I'll grab this guy, Just need 50 troops. He's going to be basically a scout. So he can move. I'll move him down just to capture these spots. Oh, I've got another tribe there, that's a problem. Okay, the only other way to me to get this region is to take this spot. And for me to take this spot, I need to go through the Mohawk land. So let's just parlay with them. I must have already parlayed with them both before I started. Yes, I already have. All right. So I should have started scratch. Okay, I'll move. Let's see if this guy can move there. He can move. So if there's a green square, I can move into the Mohawk land. Now, he's only got, if you look down this arm, he's only got 32 morale left. So basically every spot you move through saps your morale. So I'll need to create another one, another army. So I'll get that guy with 3 wilderness value. I'll just give him 100 men. Now every time you move through an uncharted land, it saps more morale. So if you move through a land that's you own, it won't sap much morale at all. So the most you can move is 4 spaces, but quite often 3 is about the most. So I'll move through the Mohawk land. Now this guy's still got 60 morale. So he's taken it, and I've taken ownership of that region, which is great. I still don't own this land down here, but I will collect half of the money from this land because I own the region. So, okay, so that's all I can do there. There's still, on your first go, you should try to grab as much land as you can, because if you don't, whatever you haven't grabbed, the other nations will grab. So I just might build another army. I'll just get this guy. I never put them all in, only just for scouting. So he's going to move up there. Just seeing what lands are up here. I don't think I'll be able to get that one. I'll move across. Problem is when you move through a forest, it drains a lot of your... So he's 42% morale already, so he can't go any further. But the next guy will be able to go further because he's already scouted that land, so I'll just start up to get a wilderness guy. Okay, move him up. Move him into that land, and I'll move him into that last. There's no way I'll be able to get into that last spot to take ownership, but hopefully I'll block anyone else. The only other things I might do this turn is, I might just Spanish, see if he likes me. So I'd press the trade button, I'd trade with him. If you trade with them, they'll become more friendly, so, but of course it's not guaranteed to last. So I'm trading with 3 people now. Just have a look how much. So my income's 42. I think it was about 20 when I started. I'm not going to go into too much else, but I will upgrade this. I'll build a 3rd trapper for 10, and it should produce 20 gold. I will build just a basic fisherman here. And I don't know if I got any more money. Build tobacco. So I built a tobacco plantation there. It's pretty risky because it's a long way away. I generally only build on lands that I own. I'm not going to build here because I may not ever get possession of it. Okay, I'll just see how much income I am now. Now my income is 80. I'm getting 80 from industry and towns, and I'm getting 45 from trade, So my income each turn is 75. So that's not a bad start. Okay, I'll finish this video here and I might continue later. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye.